What's up guys? In today's video I'm going to talk to you about how you can get internet on the road whilst living the full-time van life. So stay tuned. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for stopping by. Like I said in the intro, I'm going to talk to you today about everything internet related. How to get internet in your motorhome or in your camper, van, for van life, for full-time van life. I've been doing this for 2 years now and I've had internet all the time. I did start off a different way and now I'm another way. There's three main ways that I know of getting internet whilst living on the road full time. The first one would be your mobile phone through your SIM card. The second one would be free Wi-Fi, like McDonald's, Starbucks, Costa Coffee. There's gyms, there's everywhere that's got free Wi-Fi these days. And the third one would be a dongle like this. Now 99% of us have got mobile phones, they've all got data in them. You've got a data plan with your provider, doesn't matter who you're with, there'll be a data plan with them, and that's depending on how much data you're buying and you know how much you're using, but you get internet through your mobile phone. Now you can, and this is how I started, you can make a hotspot from your phone. So you just, I can't use my phone right now because I'm videoing it, but you can just take your phone, you can turn a hotspot on, a personal hotspot. Again, this is all dependent on the package you've got with your provider, and then that would then make a little Wi-Fi network from your mobile phone for things to be able to connect to. So you could connect your laptop to it, you could connect your Alexa to it, you could connect your tablet to it, and then browse the internet through that SIM card, through that data plan. Again, like I say, that is how much you can use that and how fast it is and how much it's going to cost you is all dependent on the provider and the price plan that you've got and how much data you've got. Now me, and throughout this video I will tell you, I am with 3 Mobile. They offer unlimited internet. Now I've recently found out you can use your allowance for your personal hotspot. So if you've got unlimited internet, I'm 99% sure, please check, do your own research, I'm 99% sure that means you can use your unlimited internet plan for your hotspot. What are the pros and cons of doing it through your mobile phone? It can be a good option if you're not going to be using a lot of data, because if you don't need a secondary plan for a dongle, that's not a bad option. And when we come on to the free Wi-Fi one, you could also dovetail it with that. So if you need a little bit more, then you can put it together with the free Wi-Fi option. Now it all depends on your data plan, like I say, and it usually depends on how much you're going to use, because each plan is usually limited to how much you can browse the internet, how many gigabytes you get a month. I am with free Mobile and it's unlimited. I've always been with free Mobile. That's how I started internet in the motorhome. I used, back when I started the motorhome, I used the hotspot that came with my mobile phone, which gave me 30 gigabyte hotspot. So then I could use my tablet for 30 gig or my laptop for 30 gig included on my price plan. So it didn't cost me anything extra, it was already included, which was pretty good, and that got me through for a while. But I'm really data hungry, to be fair. I'm usually quite hungry for food, to be fair, but when it comes to my gadgets, I am pretty data hungry. So there's not many downsides really to using your mobile phone, apart from, like I say, the plan that you're on. Let's get on to free Wi-Fi. Free Wi-Fi, where are you going to get free Wi-Fi? Free Wi-Fi will be from places like McDonald's, Burger King, KFC, Costa Coffee, Starbucks, shopping centres, gyms, pretty much you name it, most places have got free Wi-Fi. What are the pros and cons of using free Wi-Fi? Well, first and foremost is they're not secure networks. If they're free Wi-Fi, anyone can use them. You are risking your data over, I don't want to get all technical and I don't want to get into all like that, but basically whatever you are sending through that link can possibly be viewed if you're not protecting yourself between the link. So you can protect yourself with a VPN. If you want to know more about that, then just drop a comment below, and I'm more than happy to go into that, because that does protect you. But yeah, security is an issue when it comes to free Wi-Fi, because anyone can get on them. Secondly, they're not really that reliable. You know, speeds are up and down. I mean, if you're in a coffee shop and there's 30 people in the coffee shop, you know, you're sharing the connection together, so you're not going to have the best of speeds. In some places you do get pretty good speeds, but you know, it varies. Another con would be locations. Okay, at McDonald's, that's fine. You can get your motorhome or your van into a car park from McDonald's 99% of the time, and you can sit in the motorhome or the van and you can browse the internet through their Wi-Fi. That's fine. But if you're in a town or a built-up area, you might find it hard getting into there, and there might be parking restrictions, height barriers, you name it. That there's restrictions for bigger vehicles. It also flips the other way. If you're out in the countryside, there's less free Wi-Fi, because you know, most Wi-Fi and free stuff is centered around hubs like big towns and cities, and you know, actual buildings. So if you're off in a nice lay-by or a nice quiet park up near a river, you're not going to have free Wi-Fi. Saying that, there are boosters. I think there's one called an iBooster. I haven't used any of these boosters, so I have no knowledge of them. I know of them, but I have no real knowledge or experience of them. But you can basically, you can get this, it's like a box which will then create the Wi-Fi signal, but it's got an aerial attached to it, and it will basically suck the Wi-Fi signal from further away, pull it in, and it'll pop out of the box. Something that you couldn't pick up with your laptop, you can only pick up for 500 meters. You might be able to pick up with one of these boosters. You might be able to pick up for a mile, 2 miles, something like that. But I'm not, like I say, I've not used them. There are plenty of reviews of them and people doing videos on them on YouTube, but I think they're quite expensive. So, you know, if that's the option you want to go down, then that's the option you want to go down. Now, thirdly, a dongle. This is my way. This is the way I use to get internet, and this is the way I prefer, and I think is the best way for me. I don't want to, I'm not trying to patronize anyone here. I'm talking in simple terms because quite a few people have asked me how these work. So I want to just, you know, if I can lay it out in simple terms and help someone, I'd really like to do that. This is my dongle. It's a Huawei. I showed this in one of my previous videos, the technology video I've done of all the gadgets and technology I've got. If you haven't seen that video yet, check the link below in the description, and there'll be a link there. Definitely recommend checking that out. Lots of gadgets and tech. This is a Huawei 4G dongle. There we go. It holds a SIM card, which I get from 3. And what I'll do is I'll show you how it works. They're very simple, and they accept USB power in. It's not power hungry. You can charge it on a 12-volt cigarette lighter. This is a Huawei Mobile Wi-Fi E5573. It's a bit of a mouthful. I'll put a link below. But as you can see, that's it. I put a sticker over the personal information for the actual dongle. But as you can see there is a SIM card just popped in there, a 3 mobile SIM card just down here. And that is how the internet comes in. So we plug the battery back in, pop it all back together, close it up, and then there's just one button, you know, so we just turn that on, and then you get 2 lights pop up to say it's turned on. On the signal that's red, that means there it's starting up, and it will go, red will be really bad signal, like the yellow it's got now is weaker signal, and green is a perfect signal. It fluctuates. You can, on the back, you can plug in an aerial. You see there, it's got 2 little connectors to plug in an aerial, like this one. So this is just an aerial extension. It's nothing special. I think it's just an extension lead basically. So you just plug these straight into this and then put that further away, maybe stick it out the roof. That's what I do. That gives it more signal. What this does is internet comes into the SIM card, and this little device makes Wi-Fi. Also comes with this little card that says it's how to use it. This is again with 3, because this was a 3 product. I bought it on eBay, second hand. You can find loads of them. It will come with the Wi-Fi name and the Wi-Fi password. So once you've installed your SIM card, one top tip I would say is if you do get a SIM card from any provider, not just 3, you should take that SIM card, pop it in your mobile phone, turn it on, let it set itself up, because it will go through a few things. It will send you some messages. The SIM card, pretty much every provider will do that, and that kind of just activates the SIM card. Then you can pop it back out, pop it in there, and it's good to go. You won't have any problems. Once you've installed the SIM card and you've powered it on, and you can always leave it charged, plugged in. I always leave mine plugged in, but this is great. So if you do, it is mobile, so you can actually take it outside if you want, or to a park, or wherever you want it to go. You then just search for Wi-Fi on whatever device you're using, your tablet, your PC, your laptop, your Alexa, anything you've got. You click search Wi-Fi, you find the Wi-Fi name that you've been given, you click that on the actual device. So on your tablet, you click it, you then enter the password, and you are connected. And this can have 10 devices connected to it using Wi-Fi at one given time. There are many providers out there. I know quite a lot of van lifers use giffgaff because they give quite good value for money. They give quite a lot of gigabytes for not too much of a charge. But I think they do also do unlimited, but after you go over a certain amount of gigs, they drop your speeds. As you all know, I am very 3 heavy. So in here is a 3 mobile SIM card, and I get unlimited internet, and I pay £20 a month for unlimited internet, text and calls. I don't use the text and calls through this because it don't work. That was a really good deal. I think that was a Black Friday deal that I got for that, and I got one for my mobile phone as well. So I pay £40 a month for my internet on my phone, which is unlimited, and I can use a hotspot. Like if I'm in the truck, I can use a hotspot for my tablet, a hotspot for my laptop whilst I'm in the truck with my mobile phone, because this always stays in the motorhome. And then I get unlimited internet in the motorhome, which is for my CCTV, my Alexa, my tablet, my phone, anything and everything. I am completely unlimited internet and fully hooked up. As you can tell, not that I'm biased, I love the mobile dongle and I love 3 mobile. I'm going to go through a few of the pros. I mean, I've gone through a lot already, but a few of the pros I've got within my notes and a few of the cons. Let's start with the cons. One of the cons is it is a second contract aside to your mobile phone, so there is a cost. If you are trying to keep costs down, live on a tight budget, then you don't want to be spending money on one of these on a contract. Mine is a 12-month contract and it just rolls month after month after that. I don't know, I suppose I'd be brutal, but it'll apply to everyone. Another con would be if there's no signal or the network goes down, then you've got no internet. But then that happens for Wi-Fi, your mobile or your dongle, so that's a fair point across the board. So more pros would be it's good for camping with others. So if you go to a little campsite, if you're doing a wild camp, you're doing a lot of Americans call it boondocking. But if you're with a few friends and you stop by a lake or river, you're out near in the woods, wherever you are, and there's a few of you around camp, they can connect to your Wi-Fi as long as you've got signal. They can connect onto your Wi-Fi, and especially with the free plan, there's no caps, you know, so they can do what they want and you can do what you want. Having the second SIM card, benefit of having this one left in the motorhome means if you've got any smart plugs, which I'm looking into at the moment, side note, and my CCTV system, they're always on and they can always be accessed because the motorhome is connected to the internet. You know, if I only had my mobile phone and I walk away from the motorhome, I go to work, I can't access my CCTV system because there's no internet at the motorhome. So then that renders that option mute. I think that's basically it, really. I would definitely recommend you do a bit of research yourself. I will put links in the description below to these on eBay. I would also look on 3 website, read their terms and conditions, just to make sure. I don't want anyone to have any problems with them. I haven't had any problems. If anything, I've had nothing but amazing service from them. They do have some awesome deals, especially for Black Friday and that. Keep a lookout. I mean, if you're not in a hurry to buy a SIM card with them, keep a lookout, you know. Maybe sign up to a newsletter, they might have a deal for you. And basically that's it for internet. I don't really have any problems with internet on the road. I'm always connected. I use my Netflix, I use my Amazon Prime, I use my Sky Digital, I use my Alexa, I use the CCTV system, I do YouTube no end, I upload all my videos through this, download videos to my tablet, you name it, I do it on the internet, and I have no problems using a dongle, and I can't recommend a dongle enough. Right, I hope I haven't gone a bit too OTT on the dongle there, and I hope this video has helped you. You have a motorhome, or you go away in your camper, and you have a different way of accessing the internet and how to get online. Please share it below, let the others know, so we can compile a whole list, and so share some other options that people might be able to use and benefit from. I've got plenty of videos coming up soon, so make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you've liked the video, click the thumbs up. If you haven't, oh, it's okay, I'm not going to hold it to you. Click the thumbs down, and if you think anyone else could benefit from this video, then please share it. Until next time, guys, that has been everything internet on the Motorhome. Take it easy. Bye.